and welcome to Pillow Talk with Angela. I'm your host, Angela Stribling, and I've got my sweet, sweet, sweet friends here with me tonight. I'm always so happy when I see their beautiful faces because they're always looking fantastic. They're fabulous, and it's their business to be fabulous. All right, I've given you enough of a tease, so let's just bring them both on stage, and they are looking good, y'all. We've been friends for so many years. Derrick Rutledge and I have known each other since, okay, I'm not going to tell you how long because you can easily do the math. And he's just amazing. He is the makeup maestro, as everyone calls him. And Ron Cooke is the stylist to the stars, and they are quite the dynamo. If you need to be at your best and looking your best, this is the phone call you need to make. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Derrick Rutledge and Ron Cooke. Hi.
Hey, hello everybody out there.
Hey.
Hi, it's so good
Angela, I love that opening. Hey, babe. Hey, pillow talk of mine. I love it.
Yes,
I still remember when we did your concert, when you were in concert and you tore the place down.
Yes, you did.
Thank
Absolutely.
you. Up here and you sang and you shut it down also.
Ah!
Actually, more than one time I was performing and had you come up and sing with me. Crowd favorite? Yes, absolutely. Now, okay, so for some reason, I guess because you're both sitting in the same area, we don't have your name up there, Ron.
No, so that's okay.
I will correct it. Let's see if I can do that.
You can put them both up there.
See if I can. Okay, don't know how to do that. We'll just keep saying your name. Sorry about that, Ron. I should have thought about that in the beginning.
That's okay. That's okay. I wanted to be in the same area, in the same place with Derrick because we were, I knew I had to be in the same area. So
yeah, that's so nice. I love that you're sharing the space.
Plus, afterwards, I'm cooking dinner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I was physically there.
And he's already going to be here, so I don't have to. You don't have to ask me. Can I come over? You're already here.
You're already here. Mm-hmm. Let's do this.
That's right.
I'm so happy that you two accepted my invitation. With
of course
Valentine's Day coming up, and people want to look their best for Valentine's Day. Let's just maybe go into a pillow talk topic for just a second. Okay. Valentine's Day. It used to be the day where you bring your sweetheart some chocolates or some flowers, or, people are expecting some kind of a gift. What do you think about that? Should people be accepting or expecting a gift? And if so, what kind of gifts should people give for Valentine's Day?
Well, I think I like to make things easy because to me, Valentine's Day isn't just necessarily a gift. You can spend a lot of money on somebody just because you want to make sure you get them a gift and it not mean something. So something meaningful would be, something that you put some thought into. Not necessarily just, flowers are always good, chocolates are good, but a nice dinner, something that that you or your spouse has planned, and not necessarily because everyone expects the man sometimes to plan it, but a lot of times it's okay for a woman to plan something just to show the man that I'm gonna take the pressure off of you and let you plan something for me. Maybe find a cologne that you like them that they wear and surprise them with that, along with something that they're giving you. So it's a give and take where you all can give each other something.
Yeah. And Angela, I think that time is the most precious thing that you can give to someone, especially on Valentine's Day. Not with all the other people, but with that special someone that you want them to know, I prefer you. I love you. I want to be there at your beck and call today, even if it's just sitting around and holding hands. Just being in their space is one of the most wonderful gift that you can give, because time cannot be replaced.
I love that.
I love that too. I love that all long. I love both of your answers to that. That's
And it starts from the morning when you wake up till you get back. And and thinking ahead of little small surprises that you can give to your spouse or your significant other on that day.
Yeah.
Very, very, very important.
You're kind of, I mean, it's kind of like you're making memories. You're creating your own thing as opposed to always the chocolates and the, flowers. But there are other, just like you're pointing out, you can make it a memory. You're making memories.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to do this, but I haven't had anyone really special to really do this with. But there's a place here in Virginia. I don't know if they have them in different places all over the country, but it's a place where you go and you eat, and they have a 4 or 5 course meal, and you eat blind. They put a blindfold on you, and you have to feed each other. Have you heard of that?
No, but that's so sexy.
It's very sexy. It's a restaurant where they have a meat course, or a pescatarian course, or a vegetarian course, and it comes in 4 or 5 courses. And then when you come in, they have the mood lighting, and then what happens is that they put a blindfold on you, and you have to actually feed each other. You feed each other. I think that's so romantic.
That is so romantic. You're going to have to find out the name of that place. And
I'm definitely going to find out the name of that place. Definitely will. But I love that place because I actually wanted to do something with them and go in and actually promote it on some of the television programs that I was going to talk about, because I think, I just reading it made me want to do it. I just don't have anybody to really share that experience with right now.
Not yet.
Yeah, but when you do go and share it, with someone, that individual is going to feel very special.
Very special, yeah.
And that's really, really important. So, hey, maybe that's how you can break the ice.
And as a trust thing too, because you all have to feed each other.
Yeah,
you have to trust that the person is going to, make sure that you're eating, eating off the fork.
Yeah. I mean, it's like no tricks. Don't get cute.
Right.
And don't mess up the outfit, honey.
Exactly. Don't mess my makeup up, food all over. Oh my God. You know what? It's funny that we're talking about this, because you ever go to a wedding and I guess the bride gets the cake fed to her, or they feed each other.
Right.
Yeah.
Cake. And sometimes they'll just like smear it all over her face.
Yeah.
And then that's when I go crazy.
Thank you. That's not
because
cute.
I have to go and clean that mess up.
Yes.
for the rest of the pictures that the photographer has to take. You have cake cream and butterscotch icing and everything all over the face, and you got to take that off.
And to say nothing that she's wearing white,
right?
So it's going to be it's a nightmare. Tide stick on deck. You got to get the tide stick on deck, ready to dab everything out. It's definitely. I mean, it's fun at the end of the wedding, but hopefully you will have enough pictures to be able to camouflage it. Just some really good editing.
I love it.
I like that.
With Valentine's Day, I'm sure you guys are very busy considering what you do for a living. Aren't there any times that you'd, I don't know, maybe encourage people to do something completely out of the ordinary for Valentine's Day? Because it could be sad for some people if you're not in a relationship. That, maybe, I don't know, skip it. Or, if you're single and you're not necessarily got somebody on the horizon, like friends, get together with friends if you're not.
Right. Valentine's Day. Valentine's. So have you heard of that, Angela?
Absolutely. And I've celebrated it many a year, but I didn't have a
I love that. I celebrated Valentine's Day many a year.
Many a year. I can't let you.
I think that's great. Valentine's Day, Valentine's Day for the boys. You know what I mean? I think that that you should try to go out, with a group of your friends. Like Derrick and I are dear friends, and if I don't have anybody to really call a significant other, so therefore, why not share it with your dear friends and just go out and just have fun in a group? Why not?
Exactly. People you love. It doesn't have to be the opposite sex. Doesn't have to be
Mm,
romantic. But
Right.
people,
I like
absolutely.
that.
yeah.
More than likely, I might have to do it again this year because I don't have a significant other.
Look, the time is still early. The time is still early, Derrick. You never know what's
Lord
going
have mercy, how many years have I been waiting, Ron?
We're not going to talk about this years.
Is there something? I mean, it's funny. We're talking about, Galentines and all that stuff. But when you're trying to, I guess, match make your friends, I love doing that. And, maybe this is a time or something that people can consider having like a matchmaking type of party for Valentine's Day.
Well, that's good if you know the person's type.
Breathing.
Oh. Well, I mean, I guess that plays a part. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe you could give a party and invite people you think might be their type. Sometimes people who are together, they end up finding someone who was completely not there. My husband, on paper, we're amazing. But if we hadn't met the way we met and the timing wasn't right, I don't know. I don't know if I would have just singled him out and said, all right, this is my type all the time. Sometimes you've got to, explore and go for people who may not have fit who was your type in the past and just go on the qualities that are attractive. I learned that. What do you think about that?
I like that, Angela. Because what I get all the time is that they're right out there. There's so many people, and Ron's telling me this all the time. There's so many people that find you interesting and would love to be with you. You just need to open your eyes up and accept. But the thing about it is that being in this business that I'm in, I get the same thing all the time. But people, I'm a person that says, okay, I have a heart. I have a big heart. I love doing things. I love giving things, and that's just the way I am. So I'm expecting people to step up to the plate. But then I'm always hearing, but you're Derrick Rutledge. But what does that mean? What does that mean? People get intimidated. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. So
it's the intimidation.
Basically saying that they see you, they know your reputation as this, huge stylist, and you're amazing, very successful, and that they figure, I don't have a shot with him, and then they just don't shoot their shot.
I think that's what it is. But one thing I can say, Ron, on the other hand, is totally different. Ron will step up and he will go after what he wants, what he likes. He goes, and I'm the one that's, I'm very shy about approaching. He isn't. And so I like to watch him because he's very bold,
I was taught, Angela, a closed mouth doesn't get fed.
That's right.
And he eats quite a bit.
And I like to eat. I like to eat. My thing is this, Angela. Laughter is very important in a relationship. That's what keeps a relationship popping. And it's not that you have to agree with everything with your spouse or someone that you're trying to get to know. You have to let them know how you feel about different things. By me being a stylist and a fashion production person, I look at people, how they dress. I see something about their personality in what they wear, how they wear it. And it's very, very important. Those are indicators that I can speak to. So you must always have something to speak to someone, to engage in order to pull them in. And then once you do that, a conversation is okay. Is okay, and then it can build from there. Now, I have different dalliances in my life, but if it doesn't come together and work out, then we can become friends. We can become friends, but I would love, love, love to just have someone to hold hands with and and be quiet and grow old together. That's a goal for me.
I love
I
that.
like
And
that.
I pray for that for both of you.
Mhm.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean it. I mean that. From the
Mhm.
bottom of my heart, I mean that. So,
Mhm.
And this is my birthday month, so I'm
I
still,
know, February
you know,
24th.
February 24th. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
So now that
Mhm.
everybody knows it's your birthday on February 24th, I
Yes.
can't get back on here and find out how people celebrated you.
I like. I'm definitely going to do that. I'm going to try to have at least a couple parties.
You're going to have some parties. Is that what you want?
Excuse me.
Is that what you want? Some parties?
A couple of
I'm gonna
parties.
do a couple. Yeah, I think I will.
That's
Look,
Because I have friends on the West Coast, I got friends on the East Coast. And every time I plan something on the East Coast, because it's always February, a couple of times I literally had to cancel because of the weather.
mhm.
Like what's coming up, what's coming up soon. So I'm always, weary about doing something here in DC because of the weather.
Yeah.
So I've always done some big things on the West Coast because the weather's always very nice out there. But even when the date comes and goes, I'm planning on celebrating for at least a couple of weeks. So
I love it. I already know. Yes,
a
you
couple of
will.
weeks.
Well, I tell you, you should celebrate all the time. And back to Valentine's Day is one of those days that if you don't have someone special in your world, let's just celebrate love because Lord knows we need love in this world. You know what I mean? As much as possible.
I totally agree with
Be kind to someone. I think kindness is great to have, especially on that day.
Yeah.
I believe in love.
Keep
Yes,
going.
you made me a believer. Your love is just like magic. I just love love. I really do love love.
Hmm.
I'm such a romantic at heart.
I know you definitely are, and it comes out in your work. Whenever I have an opportunity to work with both of you, it's just always such a blessing. I mean, because your personalities are just so beautiful, and I always, step a little livelier when I know that I'm going to see you both and work with you both because I know you're going to have me looking fabulous as well.
And that takes a lot of pressure off of you.
A lot
Yeah,
of pressure.
it absolutely does.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, we didn't talk on here. I know we've talked a lot in the past about some of the people that you've both had a chance to work with. And since this is Valentine's Day, I mean, I just want you to give yourselves a little, pat on the back for a second. And Derrick, why don't you start and just tell me like the things that you're most proud of that you've accomplished in your career? I know I'm putting you on the spot. We didn't talk
Well, it's
about this.
not that. I'm just trying to say, we don't have a couple of hours.
Right.
Give us
Derrick could take a couple of hours. I think I could take maybe 20 minutes. I have an hour, but Derrick has hours of it.
Well, since we don't have hours right
I
now,
know. Well,
if there's like just a couple things that you're so proud of that
One-
you've accomplished.
accomplishments. One of the biggest things I am very proud of is the fact that everything that I've actually wanted and prayed for, as far as in my career, by putting it out there in the atmosphere and praying to who I've called my God and just releasing it, it always came to pass. I mean, I remember working in BT with you, watching Oprah every day at 4 o'clock, saying, if she would only give me a chance, if she would only give me a chance, if she only just let me do her makeup one time. And here it is, this year marks 16 years I've been doing her makeup.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
And that is so cool.
Congratulations.
And I
I
remember those
remember.
days.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh no, I was just saying I remember those days. You're not
Yes,
lying. Yeah.
and I remember watching the First Lady, Michelle Obama, at the inaugural ball at Union Station saying, I really want to do her makeup one day. I really want to do her makeup one day. I just want her to see my, and audition me. And I ended up being with her for 2 years, you know, to take you back even further.
And in her book. Don't forget
Yeah, you're right.
book.
I am in her book.
Yes,
you know.
Derrick is in her book. That is forever.
That's
Right.
huge.
Forever.
It is. As a matter of fact, the table of contents page is my picture from the correspondence dinner, the first correspondence dinner.
Yay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Bravo.
Yeah, I welcome that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you take you back to, being on tour for 20 years with working with Patti LaBelle and then Shaka Khan and Yolanda Adams and CeCe Winans and a lot of people that aren't even here anymore, Aaliyah. Destiny's Child, when they first came out, I got pictures of me doing their makeup. A lot of the girl groups from back in the 90s. I mean, I worked with a lot of people. And on top of that, created a wonderful skincare serum that is doing very well. When people always ask me about my skin and what I do to take care of myself. And because of a mishap with me being under stress and then taking these products that actually broke me out with working with a dermatologist and esthetician along with myself, came out with a serum that for 15 years has done very well called Aura. So that, and then the fact that I have wonderful friends that I'm very close with, from family members that a lot have passed, but I still keep in touch and hold them very dear to me, my family. And the fact that I can actually have not only family that I was, brought up with, but I have a close knit of friends that I call family that we get together and I cook because I love to cook. I love getting people together and cooking and have them go, oh my God, this tastes so good. Mm-hmm. That makes me feel good just to hear that, knowing that I can cook and knowing that we can get together a group of people and have dinners. Those are the special moments that I love. And look, Drake's coming up here because he's, he wants to feel loved as well. He's climbing up in here between me and Ron.
Okay. He could be on camera.
Yeah.
He shy. And so Ron.
Yeah. Oh, me. Okay. Well, I've had great highs and lows, but the highs were really, really high. Working with wonderful musicians, talents like Alicia Keys. I worked with her back in the early 2000s, and she's such an amazing individual. And she just takes things higher and higher, from New York State of Mind to Hell's Kitchen. Alicia is just, she's so kind and so wonderful. Love working with her. And then I had the honor to work with some artists who are no longer here. Lisa Left Eye Lopez. I dressed her for a cover of Honey magazine, and it was just awesome. Along with DMX, Earl Simmons. Oh. He was just so amazing, and I dressed him for his Get It On The Floor video. So it was really wonderful.
How fun.
Yeah, it was fun. So I've had some great times, and by them not being here, some of them not being here, it puts a little hole in my heart. But I remember the times, and that's great. And that's great for me. Oh, another one, wonderful Jennifer Holiday.
Oh, yeah, nice.
I never forget Jennifer Holiday as many times I've done so many people in my lifetime.
I know.
It'll all be in the book. It'll all be in the book.
Name them all.
But It'll
Since you
all be in
mentioned
the
the
book.
book, when's the book coming out?
I'm working on it now.
Uh-huh.
Come
Yeah.
back. By the time
As
you
a matter
come
of
back,
fact, it's so much stuff. I may have to split it in half and do. I got 2 different concepts.
Part 1 and part 2.
there you go. Keep it
Yes.
going.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I love you both so much. You know that. This is so fun. And it's a nice pre-Valentine's get together and just getting people, you know, in the state of mind to have a great Valentine's Day. Thank you both
Yes.
so much. I love
Thank
having
you, Angela,
Thank you.
for bringing us on. Thank you for being our loving friend for so many years. So many
Absolutely.
years. And also
Cherish
the
you.
fact that you've never forgotten, you've always reached out and you've always included us on so many of your projects.
Yes.
And I love you for that.
I love you. I love you to tears.
I love you both so much, but you know that.
Yes.
And we love the fact that you all are watching tonight and that you took the time to just think about what you're going to do for Valentine's Day and how you're going to celebrate. No pressure, but just make it sweet. Just have fun and really show each other some real love. And you don't even have to spend a dime. Just as both of these beautiful people pointed out, just being together is a gift.
Right.
It really is a gift. So you two are my gift, and I'm so happy to spend this time with you. Thank you all for watching, and we're going to, record this and hopefully play it back again and again until these guys come back again and again.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Happy Valentine's Day. Bye.
Bye-bye.
And what? I didn't want to cut you off there.
Oh, no. No, I was going to say, and much love.
That's beautiful. Much love to you too. See you guys again soon.
All right.